Hello and welcome back to my video, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about something new. I have been focused on a Honda CRX on my channel. I am looking for a new project car and I was on the lookout for a Honda CRX for a long time because it's on my list of cars that I want to own. Sadly in the Netherlands it's just very difficult to buy one. They are either very expensive or they're rotten completely through. So just lately I was thinking of what are other options that I'm really liking. One of the other options is a Matra Murena. Maybe for most of you it's a very unknown car. I like coupe-like cars and boxy cars. 80 designs, early 90 designs, and but the Matra Murena, it is a car that you cannot do a lot to because the chassis is galvanized, the body is fiberglass, and I already sat in one once because I wanted to buy one, but it's just very small and I couldn't fit in it well enough. I'm 6'5", 6'6", somewhere in that area, then basically I came to another car that I really like, and I saw one the way I want it to do, or I would like to do it. A couple years back I was driving and there was this guy and he had the wheels that I really like, the Kadett A wheels on. In the front he had a 7.5 wide wheel on, and in the back he had the 9-inch wide wheel on, and with a lot of poke, stretch tire, a little bit of camber, and it looked awesome. And it was a green one, a light green one. And then I remembered that my parents, just when we were born, they also had one, also green with a brown interior. I remember a picture of it. And the reason that I came to think of this all was I was driving home from work and I come by this garage, and a couple months back there was a blue Kadett, and then it piqued my interest a little bit, and then last week I drove by it again and it was a brown one, and then I remembered also the picture of my dad and either my brother or myself or both standing next to the green Opel Kadett D. So I started thinking and doing some research, and there are several of these cars going for very modest prices, definitely because they are so rusty. Then I started to look at replacement parts, and there are quite a lot of replacement parts for them, and they're not too expensive. And what I like about the cars is that they are extremely simple, and there's a lot of metal on them, so it's easy to replace components. So this basically for me got the ball rolling on what if I buy a Kadett B, and if I modify it, what would I do to it? I started looking around, and there are not body kits or things like that. There is a special more sportive version of it with a little bit wider wheel arch flares and a small spoiler on the roof. I don't really like that one. It's a rally type thing. And then I saw a picture of a little bit wider fenders. I also don't like that. I just like the stock body a lot. I just would prefer to have a lip and some small details. So I'm just started to sketch a little bit, and in this video I will show you some of the things I basically drew and thought out, and so let's have a look regarding this video. That for now means that I will drop the Honda CRX project to the side because it's just too difficult to find a decent car for a normal price. In the Netherlands some of these cars now go 5, 6, 7 up to 15,000 euros for restored E8 or SIR. And most of the parts that you would want, they are not for sale. For example, you want to do the front bumper conversion, but then you need different lights and a new hood. and yeah, just generally that stuff is not available. For the ED9 or the SI, there's plenty available, but those unique things, those like the blinkers going around the corner, those things are not for sale, and that's basically the one I want to go for. So and then yeah, you have to in the Netherlands at least, they generally go for something like 5,000 or 6,000 euros at minimum. So yeah, that's not really my budget for doing a small project like this. Furthermore, as I mentioned, I want a simple car, and I just want a car that I can work on, weld something to, maybe a roll cage or a cantilever suspension or something like that, and just build my way into it, make content for the YouTube channel, and just enjoy the car. And yeah, another advantage of the Opel Kadett or the Vauxhall Astra 1 or the Kadett D is that it is an old-timer almost in the Netherlands, and because of that it becomes a much more affordable car. It doesn't cost as much in taxes, etc. So yeah, so I'm just doing some research at this point in time, trying to figure out what I want to do, if I can buy one, and yeah, how I want to approach things, and what kind of modifications I want to make to it, etc, etc. And as this video rolls on, you'll see me sketching a little bit, and you'll see me making some designs, so you can see for yourself what I have in my mind. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been a long time. It is both due to Corona, and on the other hand due to the action-packed Formula 1 season. I'm a big F1 fan, so I watch all the races and all the other things, but yeah, in combination with kids and a busy job, it's difficult to get the content out. Also holiday season, etc, etc. So it was just a little bit difficult to get the content out, and I'm hoping that yeah, that now the content starts coming again, and we can start growing the channel with some cool, entertaining content. So thank you for watching, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye bye.